we are going to have a little bit of fun. So if you have been following along with my art journey and the whole connect the dots thing, oh my God, it is getting dialed in. So we're going to take this one more step, little bit of a description, and then I'm going to take you on an experiential journey that hopefully helps you feel a little bit better, gets you dialed in a little bit more, and helps you connect up your own inner dots. So if you have been noticing, you have been seeing Spirit Team have me integrate the color and the color mediumship of my art with story or practice or being present with it, so that there's like a multimedia digital experience with color, art, data, story kind of thing. Well, it occurred to me, we need to take this one step further, because the last time I did the whole color mediumship, interact with the color while I'm doing data, it dawned on me, it's like, oh, I didn't completely connect up the instructions, and that is my bad, because I'm putting a lot of, pieces and parts together, and I'm just kind of not all there with everything firing on all cylinders. So this video is about that, to put all the pieces and parts together and to get it to fire on all cylinders. And this is what we're going to do. Spirit Team is going to channel me a message that I am going to share with all of you. And I'm going to drop myself down into like a small size in the corner of the screen. And as I am channeling the message, then Spirit Team is also going to have me showing, slow form flash showing the artwork. Now remember, this is artwork that has been mediumship guided by them. So there's spiritual energy in the art. There is light work in the art. There is emotional energy for shift and healing in the art. And the art that I am showing that will be synced up with the channeled message from Spirit Team is also guided by Spirit Team as far as the selection of specific art and the sequencing. So literally, as you watch this, you're going to be hearing the channel from Spirit Team, which is higher vibrational, and I'm going to be shrunk down in size so that you can focus your intentional energy in getting present in your body with your breath and interacting with the color, doing a color wash through your body, and your eyes looking at the formations, which creates EMDR, which is healing and release, as you're listening to the messages, which is a color mediumship healing shift experience. So let's try this. Let's see how it goes. I would love to hear your experience with this. And this might be something that maybe you do a couple of times just to pick up on it. The other thing that I would also say is, if you are driving, do not do this while you are driving. This is something to be doing in a stationary place, preferably a place that is quiet, preferably that is meditative, or it's something that you can do to help like calm yourself down in the middle of work or like whatever. But like whatever you do, please do not drive and do this at the same time. Big no-no. Big no-no. So here we go. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take that deep breath in. Blow it out. I think I'm going to shrink this down to size. The color is going to start, and you're going to stay focused on your breath, and you're going to stay focused on the images that are appearing and then going away and then reappearing. And I'm doing that slow so you don't have the flash effect. This is more like slow motion. And so then I'm going to go ahead and tune with Spirit Team. And this is like, Galactic Federation of Light, Spirit Team channel, holistic channel, health healing for all of us at this great time of shift on the planet right now. So first thing is happening, Spirit Team is reiterating, breathing in, blowing it out. And then what they're saying, their Spirit Team, there's like a group and they're talking in unison. It's kind of like choir voices. And they're basically saying, yes, there is a lot happening on the planet. you're all experiencing on a daily basis somewhat of a barrage at this point. And, some of you are fragmenting, and some of you are resting and collecting, and some of you are scrambling, and some of you are having amazing awakenings, and some of you are kind of depressed. And so, everybody's in a different emotional space. So they're basically, to me, they're showing me all of these different fragments of all the different emotions that everybody's going through at this time, like kind of a rainbow of emotions and psychology of all of that. And the first thing they're saying about that, they're like, nobody's wrong and nobody's right. And they're basically saying, you experiencing what you're experiencing right now emotionally is important. And they're saying some of you are trying to stuff it or brush it off or make it something else, or, I got to be a certain way to get through this for this certain time. And Spirit Team is basically saying, let yourself feel. Really, really let yourself feel at any given point. And they're also saying some of the combinations of the things that you're feeling are also kind of uncomfortable or disruptive. They're kind of you're feeling one thing at one end of the continuum at the same time you're feeling another. And it's hard for your brain to go, how can I feel those two different, diabolically opposite things at the very same time? And Spirit World is nature of the beast right now. Right now with everything going on, you could be experiencing 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 different types of emotion through your body simply because there is just so much going on right now. And they're like, that's perfectly normal. That's perfectly okay. And what they're suggesting is on a regular basis, it is totally okay to slow it down and just identify your emotion. Just identify your emotion. Isolate some of it. Really just tune in and go, okay, I'm feeling that there. I'm feeling this here, and I'm feeling that there. And, if you are having a hard time identifying an emotion, like me, spiritual coach Dana, I'm going to pull this up and maybe I will expand this out just a bit. This is what we call, this is an emotion wheel. This is an emotion wheel, and it's got all these different positive emotions on one side. It's got all these different negative emotions on the other side. And how I like to use this, sometimes when I don't know what I'm feeling, I will come to this emotion wheel and I will bring my pendulum or even my hand and I'll go, okay, what am I feeling? And I will use the dial to help me dial in, okay, this is what I'm feeling. And then and that's on the challenging side or the positive side. And if I got a lot of challenging stuff, then I will flip it over to the front to the positive side and go, what are the best emotions that are going to help me stabilize? So Spirit World, we're basically what Spirit World is saying is they're basically saying what we're talking about here is so fundamental. It is simple, it is fundamental, and it is getting overlooked. It is getting overlooked. Identifying how you're feeling right now is getting overlooked simply because there is so much going on and there's such a barrage and it's moving so fast, and your consciousness evolution is also happening rapidly as you're awakening. And not really anybody is going, stop, breathe. How do you feel? How do you feel? And really, really getting present with that. Now, here's the deal. As we're doing this, and maybe as you begin to get present with how you feel, that fundamental, vulnerable, valuable space of how you feel in your core about certain things, and maybe the different opposing values of the color of that emotion. Spirit World is basically saying, you knowing how you feel is what's helping you stand more firmly in your body and know that you're valuable, and that as you're more aware of how you feel, it is okay to have releases. Look at the color, maybe notice in your body how you feel, and if you begin to feel that bubbling of some emotional release or energy release, or you're looking at the patterns, Spirit World is basically saying that release is okay. You need that release. The release, having an emotion and letting it flow through, super important. Super important. And they're coming back to that thing about like, knowing how you feel is valuable. Knowing how you feel helps you be in your body and stand more firmly on your own 2 feet. It helps create that consistency of resiliency, that relationship you build with yourself about like, I don't necessarily need to believe my emotion, but I can definitely feel it, and then I can let it flow. Like that's kind of the whole idea behind all of this. And the Spirit World is just reiterating over and over, it's okay to know how you feel, because this is how you create resilient, valuable relationship with yourself, so you can stand in your own 2 feet, firmly in your body, in your own 2 feet, on your own 2 feet, on planet Earth at this time. So, and then we're coming back to breathing in, blowing it out, tuning in, how you feeling, identifying emotion, feeling where that's at in the body, being present with it, not trying to solve it or change it or do anything, just being present with it, letting it be, letting it do what it does. If it wants to move, change, morph, shift, leave the body, that's fine too. Or if it's good and you feel like you want to expand it out, like it's a feel good thing and you really want to anchor that in and expand that out, that's fantastic too. So all right, so I'm getting the high sign then. It is time to go ahead and close this up for now. I do invite you to, if you want to repeat the exercise, that would be fantastic. Please drop into the comment section to share whatever it is that you would like to share, whatever you feel is appropriate to share. That's fine too. And I do encourage you to go take a look at the other artwork that I've got on my Shopify that, you can go in and take a look at those individually to get resonance hits off of those for yourself. Some are available for purchase, and some are available for purchase with mediumship messages for you with this theme that we've got going on. So for now, that's what I've got for you for now. Thank you for being here. Make sure you keep walking forward to meet those miracles along the way. And I will see you in my next video.